my beauties, it's your girl Tanti here again. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're wondering why I look half made up, it's because I am. I had just finished trying out concealer for the first time, an E.L.F. Hydro Concealer. I followed along with the Jackie Ironers tutorial, so check out that video. Link should be up here. So I'm moving swiftly on to another tutorial, guys, because it's once again we are in the beauty school dropout. We dropped out of beauty school a long time ago, and we are clawing our way back in the gates. And so thank God we have YouTube, and YouTube has so many tutorials. So the next thing I really want to do is how to get them fleeky brows. I never got fleeky brows. I pretty much, you know, I have pretty thick eyebrows as it is. Like, I've never really had too much of a problem like filling out. I normally would fill it out with a black pencil because my eyebrows are pretty black, and because they're quite thick, it always kind of just worked for me. I have seen many different variants of how to do it. I'm really interested in using the concealer, the E.L.F. concealer. I have the E.L.F. concealer, and this shade is the Tan Sand. So I'm interested in kind of doing that whole concealer method. And today I'm going to be using the E.L.F. Wow Brow Gel Fiber Volume. I guess it's like a brow mascara almost. I feel like it will be overkill for me to draw in. I may shade, and that's really what I want to test this product. I'm not sure how heavy-handed it is as far as tinting. So we'll see. I kind of don't really want my brows to be so defined. I want them to be sharp, but not like too defined. And I feel like that's probably how I would, if I was going to manicure my eyebrows makeup wise, then I think that's how I would do it, just a little bit on the more natural side. Obviously if you didn't have a lot of eyebrow, a lot of hair, then you'd fill in a lot, and because I do have quite a lot of hair, I feel like it's overkill for me. I'll probably end up with quite heavy looking brows. So I found a tutorial online. The guys, this is Caption LLC, and they have a how-to quick and easy eyebrow tutorial. They're going to be going in with some different things, like they're going to be using brushes and pencils. I'm not going to do that. What I'm really going to do is just substitute all of that for the brow. I'm going to see if I can get a nice shape from the brow, the Wow Brow, and then I'm going to follow how they conceal the eye underneath. So it's a very thin little spoolie. It looks like mascara, so I'm a bit worried about how this is going to apply, so I'll try not to be too heavy-handed with it at all. I'm definitely seeing some pickup. It's probably not, I probably can actually not worry about being heavy-handed. It doesn't seem to be really, but there is some difference. You can see how the darker it is. I'd probably actually experiment with a brown or a lighter a dark shade maybe. I just don't want it to be too ashy, whatever the shade is. But yeah, I don't think I have to really worry about being as heavy-handed as I thought. I think this is actually kind of workable. It's not as scary as I thought it was gonna be. It's funny, I see a lot of girls nowadays kind of doing a fluffy inside brow, so let me try that out as a different kind of look. I normally do a slick down because my hairs grow so long on my eyebrows. I just kind of swoop them along, but let's try that. I'm just gonna swatch it and just see what the color. Oh no, that is definitely color in there, because when it's coming out, this is what I'm saying, guys. My eyebrows really are black, because when I used this, I was like, am I putting this on? Because I can't really, even when you see the two difference, this one seems perhaps a little fuller, but yeah, I'm definitely black eyebrows, and I feel like maybe going lighter I would look a little bit ashy. I'll try a different, maybe I'll try a pencil. And it does actually really work quite well for me, guys. I'm actually, yay, like I wasn't sure about this product. It's a bit dubious about it being a gel or being something that's more like a mascara almost. And I was also scared about how heavily it would actually apply. But I'm pleasantly surprised that it's actually not as heavy as I imagine. But also I feel like it might just be because black is my colour. So I can definitely see that I can work, you know, by, you know, really defining the shape of my eyebrows with this. So I'm really happy with it. It kind of gives me that still natural look. You know, it's not too, look, you know, the feathered or penciled in. And then it gives you also the ability to kind of do that bushy, that really cute bushy look for the eyebrows in the center. And like where the line gets a little wispy, fill that in just a bit. I don't really enjoy the eyebrows coming too far in the face. It's very buildable as well, guys. I'm not at any point feeling like I'm putting way too much on or I'm scared about the way it looks. It's very buildable and it builds where you really want it to. I'm not entirely sure how dry it's gonna dry down. I'll test that, because you don't really want to touch your face if it's like a mascara and accidentally have a big streak across your forehead. Obviously if you wanted a more harsher line, you could definitely use a pencil. I actually really like this product. Yeah, I'm actually impressed. I wasn't sure about it. I wasn't sure about the black either. So yeah, guys, I'm actually really pleasantly surprised by this product. I didn't really expect too much from it. I was a bit scared about it being a gel, something more like a mascara, but I'm actually impressed with it. Very impressed with it. This is a top tip. I feel like it was only like £5, maybe I think about $7 from a drugstore. Great. So okay, guys, and I'm gonna check the video out and I'm just see how they actually work the concealer into the brow to kind of define it. Okay, so next it says you go in with a brush. So let me check in. I've got my Spectrum brushes here. What one would be suitable? I'm going to say that the Precision Crease is probably my best bet. Or maybe the brow styler. Actually, oh, look. Girl, you want to read your makeup set or what? Because you literally have a brow styler in the mix. So this is the Spectrum A24 brow brush. Never used this before. It has a spoolie, so that can actually go in again with the with this side to define, and then this side would hopefully be perfect for cutting of that brow. Okay, so they're just going in very gently underneath the and over, under and over the eyebrow, and just carving out. Oh boy. And then they go over. Please, as I said, guys, don't come for me. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm in this control. What the hell are you doing? Okay. And then they seem to come in. Okay. So they go all the way to the top, following the texture of it. And then they go in with a slightly darker shade, and then with that shade they go the full width of the eye. So I'm coming in now with the first shade was excuse me, Beauty Guru. The first shade is tan, the tan sand, and then this shade is that I'm putting on underneath is the deep chestnut in the E.L.F. Hydro Camo Concealer. Okay, let me hurry up before this dries. And then they also kind of are doing a thing. Are they doing it with the highlight shade or doing it with the other shade? They're doing it with the highlight shade. Okay. They're doing a thing. Help me. I've just put the wrong shade in. I'm just gonna dab this in, guys, because literally this is not. And so now they're blending this upwards. And really coming in to use the concealer to define the line. Damn it. Okay, so you really do need a steady hand. You're just gonna go halfway through your eyebrow with concealer. I think I've just taken up about an inch from my eyebrow. I don't think I'm supposed to do. Make your eyebrows thinner. Okay, so I understand. Maybe go a little less to the crease. Or maybe I need like a mirror, a magnified mirror. Because honestly, guys, what did I just do?
Remember, you guys, you'll be sculpting and shaping and shading at the same time. Sculpt, shape, and shade. Don't forget.
Okay, guy. Sculpt, shade, something else. I think that's the video. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give myself an honest 6. Because my eyebrow is definitely smaller than the other one. Probably because I concealed it, and I don't think that was the aim, to make your eyebrows smaller. So that was mistake number 1. As you can definitely see the difference in the shape of literally just changed the entire shape of my eyebrow. Yeah, this is going to be a useful tool when I learn how to use it, and not delete half of my eyebrow. And the shading, I understand. I don't think the concealer as itself looks too bad. Just blend that out. I don't think the concealer is too bad. Like, the method I think is sound. My however application of the method is suspect. It's a little bit suspect. It's a little bit messy. It's not as neat as I would have liked it. It's definitely covered my hair in concealer. I suppose this spoolie is actually quite useful to kind of correct some of these errors. Bring some of the hairs out a bit. But yeah, like, I don't know, guys. My first attempt. This is my first attempt at doing an eyebrow. I'm gonna do the other side and then come back and give you my final thoughts. Like my skin tone to color correct in any way. We'll see. It might just end up being a spot concealer, guys. I don't know. Let's just come on, Jackie, help me out.
Because everything at the drugstore is so always so red and orange. It's a lot.
And so for my highlight shade, guys, I got the tan sand, and the tan